Super weather.
Good Saturday morning. I'm meteorologist Brooke Martell. Here's what we have going on for your weekend. If you're heading to the beach, we still have those strong rip currents in the forecast today, so just make sure you swim, surf near your lifeguard tower. They'll downgrade slightly tomorrow to that moderate level, but still follow those same precautions. For your temperatures, gradual warming taking place as we get into the start of next week. Those temperatures are kind of right where they should be for this time of the year, but then they start to trend above seasonal norms closer to Tuesday. Monsoonal moisture tracking the slight chance right now that we could see some rain over our mountain communities, even our desert region. So let's take a look at that surf forecast. Today, 3 to 6 feet for those wave heights, 2 to 5 feet on Sunday. Monday, right around 5 feet. And like I said, high rip current risk for today, moderate for tomorrow. And here's another look at that risk as we get into your Saturday afternoon. A couple of other things to talk about here when it comes to that coastal forecast. The water temperature from the upper 60s to about the low 70s. So now we're seeing that range, not quite as warm, but when we're seeing temperatures like that from the low to mid 70s, still trending above seasonal, or I should just say averages for that water temperature. High tide is going to peak later this morning, actually just before this afternoon, around 11:50, and then low tide is back this evening around 5:45. So if you're heading to Mission Beach, it's going to be a beautiful day. We have the overcast sky conditions this morning and then gradual clearing heading into your afternoon. Mostly sunny skies right around those mid 70s. Escondido, this is what you have for today. So you can see that those temperatures are going to be right around the 60s throughout your morning before we get into those low 70s by 9 a.m. And then we'll trend into those 80s heading into your afternoon. Not quite as hot as last weekend. By this evening, though, you could tell here, those temperatures are hovering right around those upper 60s, getting closer to those mid 60s in the overnight hours. Daytime highs looking like this, low to upper 70s up and down the coastline, a good mix of 80s over the inland valleys. We have 82 for La Mesa, same thing for Poway, 87 for Ramona. So we're still trending a little bit warmer in comparison there. 80s to the low 90s over the mountains, right around 103 for the desert region. Afternoon dew points, so when we start to see those temperatures right around those mid 60s, indicates that there's more of that moisture in the atmosphere still. So it's going to feel a little bit humid heading into your afternoon if you're over the coast, and then also over portions of those inland valleys as well. And taking a look at that radar sweeping across the county this morning, you can see where that cloud cover is, those overcast sky conditions up and down the coastline, but then extending east, trying to get into those inland valley communities closer to El Cajon along the I-8. But things are looking pretty good again heading into your afternoon. Mostly clear skies. Like I said, slight chance of rain picking up over those mountain communities. Could see some of that over the desert region. And then we're looking at increased cloud cover going into this evening through tomorrow morning. Here's a look at that 10-day forecast for you as you're planning for the upcoming week. You can see that temperature trend as things start to heat up a little bit more. It means getting out of the 70s near downtown and closer to those low 80s, especially as we head into about Tuesday, Wednesday, and even through Friday and Saturday. For the inland valley communities, those temperatures are going to gradually get into those low 90s. We could see some mid to upper 90s within that time frame too, right around Tuesday through Friday. We'll see that same trend over the mountain communities, and it means the desert region starts trending closer to about 110 as early as Monday. Have a great day.
Don't forget your umbrella.